What up, folks? Welcome back to ULTRAZILLA Toys, and today I have a review of the DC Multiverse Collect and Connect Rookie. Alright, decided to follow up a blue mech with another blue mech, and here we have the Build-A-Figure from the DC Multiverse Wave, Rookie Wave. This is Rookie. This is a Bat Mech, this is a GCPD Bat Mech. Now, the Jim Gordon Batman in the comics wore this armor, which is kind of interesting. Like, I didn't really read too many of those comics. To tell you the truth, I never really cared for the rabbit ears, but I do like the design overall. And in the current comics, he's... I don't think he's GCPD anymore. I think he's hanging out with Batwing here. So that's pretty interesting. I also decided to split up this wave. I'm going to be doing it in 3 reviews. So we got this guy, and then I'll do 2 other reviews with the other figures. So, I was planning to do a full wave, decided against that. So 3 reviews coming up. But I'm going to mix and match stuff. I'm not going to do them all in a row. At least I don't think I am. I could be wrong about that. I might do them all in a row. You never know here. But let's bring this guy in. He is pretty cool. I really dig this figure. It's very nice. It's got a nice finish, a nice blue metallic pearlescent finish, and that looks awesome. That's really well done. Just a nice finish around there. All around there. I like it. This back piece is cool. Let's look at that right away. We got blue, we got red. It's kind of like, police sirens lighting up, like the white. That looks very nice. The arms look really nice with the white. Really well sculpted, too. Fists are, this fist is nicely sculpted. The chest looks good. Like this, again, you got the red and the blue there. And the bat symbol there is nicely done. GCPD on either side is nicely done. His abs look cool. This is a soft floating piece over the top here. This is interesting. It's a little not so well painted. Like these yellow bits aren't so good. These little silver bits are nice though. The middle part here, it matches up with that metallic blue, is nice. So that's pretty cool. His legs aren't bad. He's got some knee pads. Well, I don't think they're pads really. Some more white on the bottom, some black here around the calves. He does come with a gun. Very hard to get in his hand, really. I think. I don't know if I had a. Ugh. I'm gonna leave it in there. It's in there nicely, but it is really nice. Look at that. You got like a nice silver, like kind of gunmetal-y, over the black in a few spots, and it's a nice sculpt. I really like it. Really cool. Then he's got these giant like cannon-like things on his shoulders. That looks really good. Silver in there. A white. Really good. It's kind of like a little bit of a hard plastic, so it doesn't have like a ton of give. And then the head sculpt, of course, I mentioned before the rabbit ears, but they're done well in the silver, so that's nice. And the helmet looks pretty good. The white there on the black, I like it. Sculpted well. It's a really nice looking figure, and he's really tall, as you saw with Batwing there. So, while I broached that subject, segue, let's see some other figures with him for size comparisons. There's Batman from the same wave, and Duke Thomas, which, man, he's got to be happy that I'm finally reviewing these. He's been in so many videos. So you can see he's a really nice sized figure. Let's bring in some other guys. We have Darth Vader, and we have one of the new figures on the block here, Mysterio. So I'm going to be mixing and matching some of those guys as well coming in. And how about Revoltech Venom? There you go. All right, so that's your size comparisons out of the way. Before we get to articulation, I want to show you, this comes off because we talked about the sculpt, and then you see the Jim Gordon Batman suit shirt underneath, which is a nice touch. Looks pretty good. With the yellow, that looks nice. Now, again, you could get the Jim Gordon head, and you could pop it on here if you want from the Jim Gordon Batman. I think that was in the wave prior to this one. I don't know if it was exactly prior. It might, yeah, I think it might have been. So you could do that. But here's something I felt like was pretty cool too. So I'm going to show you. So you could pop off this head. This, if you want to get, is the head of the Atom figure that comes in this wave, the TV Atom figure. So we're going to look at that a little later, but, well, not later, but in another review. I feel like that is a cool, if you want to do like a Bruce Wayne head, this is a pretty, you know, it's not super Brandon Routhie, so it's like, it could be a really good Bruce Wayne if you wanted to make this a Bruce Wayne mech if you wanted to. I mean, you could do whatever you want. It's your figures, so you know, you don't have to follow canon on your shelf. You could do whatever you want. You could take any head you want and put it on there. I mean, it's got to go into this ball joint. So, but there you go. Just wanted to show you that. And speaking of ball joints, let's do articulation now. As you saw, head is on the ball joint, but it is very hindered by this whole thing. These things don't move. You got swivel, a hinge swivel there at the shoulder. Pretty tight coming out though, that's for sure. And then you got a swivel bicep. You got a single jointed elbow. And the wrist swivel, but they are blocked a little bit by his gauntlets there. Same on the other side. You got ab crunch. You got some crunching in there for sure. You got a waist swivel. You got a hinge there with the ball joint at the hips. Actually, that works really nicely. There's a mech that can do the splits. How about that? Kicks that much, goes back. Pretty decent as well. That's good. And you got a lower thigh cut. Single jointed knee. And you got a hinge at the foot. No rocker or anything. But pretty good, you know? It's decent articulation for what is like a giant mech suit. So I like it. I think this is a really nice bath piece. So pretty awesome. If you get this, you know, like on eBay or something, or in a Facebook group or whatever, I would recommend it. I think it's like a really cool piece, and he's really tall and it looks good. So there you go. There's my review. All right, so that's all I got. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me know your thoughts on this one. And until next time, peace out, peeps.